Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot, and today I have an exciting new video for you guys. I'm actually going to show you how to structure your ad account and a few key rules to follow with your ad account management, because there's a lot of just different ways out there, and we've simplified the hell out of our strategy, and it's been helping us a lot with just performance and really understanding how everything works. So I really want to show you this video, exactly how we run our ads in the ad account and everything like that, and also challenge a few ways you currently think about ad account management and stuff. So before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That being said, let's dive into it, guys. So first off, let's just dive into the brand first. So this is a brand right here I've been very transparent with on this YouTube channel for a while now, and I just want to kind of dive into a few key things right here. So over the last 7 days, we spent out $9,300. So nothing crazy, like this is baby stuff right here compared to some of the other brands spend. So $9,300 spent, we did about $22,000 in revenue. So we're doing a little over like a 2.3x return on ad spend. Our break even is like 1.48, 1.5. So you put that in account, there's a little bit of profits right there. But it's also November 5th through 11th that we're looking at, and November 1st through the 25th is very bad performance across the board for Facebook. Yet you have those few, people that do have good performance in it, but for majority of brands, it's a very bad time. So with that being said, regardless of that, I still want to show you how we've been managing our ad accounts, how we've been structuring it. I did a video like this about 2-3 weeks ago, but I've cleaned it up since then, and it's actually been very streamlined across all of our accounts now, and it's working very, very well. We're spending hardly any time in the ad account now, and we can focus a lot more time now on the creative side and the copy side, storyboarding, strategy stuff that actually drives performance. Because this type of stuff right here, you'll take action from it after this video. You won't see maybe a huge performance lift, but it's what you do after that in terms of creative copy and all that that's gonna make the big performance increase. So with that being said, just starting off from the top, we have 4 campaigns in every account. And let me just go ahead and select these. There's a few other things too we got going on in here that just is not relevant to this video right now. So we have 4 campaigns in all of our accounts. We have our retargeting campaign, our top of funnel campaign, our past buyers campaign, and our ads holding container. Ads holding container is simply a place that we put all of our ads in there. So like if I click on here, you'll see November 2021 ads, October, September, August, July, June, May, April. So each month we put all of our ads inside of here, and you can even take a look what that looks like right here, our naming conventions and all that fun stuff. So just to get that out the way, simply a place to hold all of our ads that we create and be able to name them properly before we put them into live campaigns. Now, our past buyers campaign, it's currently off right now because this one account is having trouble, not with the ad side, but the customer success rate in terms of people getting the product, and they're having some issues with shipping and product quality right now. So what that's causing is a very low performance on the past buyers rate, and we can tell because even through email marketing, Facebook ads, promoting other products to them, we have a very low LTV that we've been struggling with, and it's also what's preventing this brand from scaling to 7, 8, and 9 figures, because they have a really great product or a really great kind of like ad strategy and like initial purchase rate, but hey, look, that's a whole nother video to really go into, but it's currently off right now. But if we dive deeper into it, it's just a purchase 180-day audience inside of here, and you can literally see right here, purchase 180 days. And basically the objective here is to put ads inside of it that is going to get existing customers to buy again. So this is going to be a completely different ad from your top of funnel. This is, hey, I purchased from you already. Now, what new products and what new offers can you give me that'll make me buy again? And when I say new offers, the whole thing, not, oh, well, you got 20% off at top of funnel, maybe now I'm gonna give you 50% off to buy the same product again at a discount. No, not that. I'm talking about a new offer, as in the whole thing, the product, whole new product. You can do an offer if you want in terms of like 20% off, 30% off if you want, but a whole new product. They bought from you again. They bought from you once. They need a whole new product to buy again from you, unless you're like a supplement brand or a food brand or something like that, where it's something that you can continuously repurchasing. So that's a big thing right there. Now, our top of funnel campaign right here, if we dive further, it's a CBO. and you're going to focus more purely just your one budget. Set your budget to whatever you want to spend per day. You want to spend $500 a day? Cool, we're spending $500 per day. Set that budget. Now, the objective here is that you want to get 50 conversions on one of these, on an ad set to get into active. You do not want to be learning limited, or you'll decrease your performance. So that's key right there. So like, let's say for example, if you're spending $100 a day and you have a cost per acquisition of 50 bucks, so you're basically getting 2 purchases per day, you need to be able to spend enough to where you're getting 50 conversions a week and your cost per acquisition is 50 bucks. So 50 conversions, we need to spend $2,500 per week to get out of that learning phase, assuming that you maintain that cost per acquisition of $50. So it's vitally important you get out of that learning limited, as we're seeing anywhere from a 20 to 30% increase in performance. And secondly, you're going to let the algorithm continue to optimize around your ideal customer. So that is why when we're starting out with a brand new account, we just go broad. We just start off, and then once we start spending enough on broad and have some working ads, then we'll start doing audience testing, because we truly believe the Facebook pixel knows who your ideal customer is before you even start running ads. So I know that's crazy, but hey, that's me, another video for another day. So we start broad, just set up your male or female or in your age if there's any specifics to that, and then we do a lot of creative testing, a lot of ad testing very quickly. So that's how you can scale an account very fast. So once you start getting to a high enough spin, so like say for example, our cost per acquisition is $31 times 50. We need to be spending at least $1,500 per ad set in a 7-day period. And you can see right here, we're barely hitting it on this one, and we're hitting this one perfectly fine. This one we're not. And this is also an ad set that we just launched. So let's pull back a second. Let's take it back further. So you're gonna create a CBO campaign, your budget, you're gonna create one ad set, either put your best performing audience that you know is your best performing audience because you've spent a lot of money on it in the last few months. I would say at least 10 to 50 times your cost per acquisition on it, and it's working well. If not, then just go broad. Just create a broad ad set. If you're, if you're selling a beauty product, obviously go for female. But if you know your gender, put your gender. If you don't know your gender, like who your ideal customer is, then just male plus female. And if you don't know the age, just put 18 plus and go broad. So you're gonna create that, and let's just go into an ad set that's already working. Simply, what we do is we just toss in a few completely different ads if you're starting from scratch. If not, then if you're kind of consolidating everything, if you're consolidating, you're going to take all your best performing ads, say over the last 30 days, just put them in here. But what's going to essentially happen is you're doing your creative testing, your copy testing, your headlight testing, all in these ad sets, or this ad set is your main ad set. Let's just assume that. Okay. So what we do is we start off with a few ads and we just see what works, what sticks. So in our case, we had this one particular video that stuck, and then now it's kind of shifted spin to another particular creative and everything. And again, that's okay. That's very okay. So if we're testing a copy, we're going to take your best performing creative and just create a variation of it with different copy. So nothing, you can see right here, $05 and $06, same video, but just different copy variations. We toss them in here. They're looking good. We're leaving them on. We just tossed in some new creative of some UGC we got. You can see literally right here, 3 different girls, best performing copy. Boom. It hasn't got enough spin yet to be considered success, and that's okay. We're just letting Facebook do its job. Okay. It's going to get there. Now, so you're basically doing your creative testing, your copy testing, all in one ad set. And then also you have your, and basically what's going to happen is if it works well, you leave it on. If it doesn't work, you turn it off. So for us, it's basically lifetime spent is greater than your AOV. So for us, this AOV for this particular product is $100. So AOV is $100, lifetime spent. So if I go right here to lifetime spent, I check this every day. Come in, lifetime spent, boom, turn on. AOV is $100. If is there any ad in here that spent more than $100 and is unprofitable? I'm just gonna say unprofitable. Nope. Okay, cool. I'm leaving. 2x or greater is all I'm looking for. Yes, you have 14.5, yada, 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 less tracking and stuff like that. But that's also why we track our daily revenue, our daily spend every day in a Google Sheet. So that way, if we see a big drop in performance, we'll know that, hey, look, We saw a big drop in performance yesterday. What would we do in the ads manager? Oh, we turn off that ad that was unprofitable. Let's turn it back on. See what happens. Turn it back on, shoot, performance back up. All right, cool. Let's just let that go for a few days. Maybe there's some delayed attribution and stuff like that in there. Cool. So next thing, check this out. Lifetime spent, maximum. And I can start to see right here, okay, hey, maybe I had some delayed attribution right here. These are looking good. I can always go ahead and turn those back on. So let's say, boom, I turned it off. A few days later, delayed attribution hits and they're looking better now. Cool, I can turn it back on. So you can always do that. And two, you can always check the last 7 days. Maybe you have a few ads just really suck, and then you can turn them off for a little period of time, let them rest and everything. So very simple, very easy to manage. Okay, that's how you do your ad testing, your creative testing and stuff like that. And what's going to happen is you're going to be really strict with your cutoff and cut on rules. And it's going to force you to keep cutting off creatives that don't work or ads that don't work. And you might get to a point where you only have like 1 or 2 ads running. And that's okay. Just let them run. But it's going to force you to keep creating new creative, new copy every week. And I would say 80% creative, 20% copy. So if you have a bunch of ads that don't work, then keep testing new creative, but test wildly different variations as well too. You can take one video, create 5 different intros for it and test those 5 different intros as each an ad. You can test different like hooks to grab people's attention and to watch that full video. You can also test completely different video styles. You can do an unboxing video, you can do a reaction video, different peak pain, peak pleasure. So for this particular product, peak pleasure could be a girl unboxing it, saying how much she loves it. Could be a girl or an older person giving it to her and saying how much she loves them. And like, it can be from a variety of different angles for this particular product, and every product's be different in that case. So let's take a step back. Let's go back to ad set level. Let's go back right here. Let's just look at the last 7 days. So, okay, Nick, cool. That's how you manage the ad side. What happens if I want to test an audience? Great. Okay. So same thing for audience. We only want to do one audience at a time. Okay. So I recently tested this upcoming birthday and it works. All right. It's hitting above a 2x. We're good. Cool. Now I was like, great, that works good. It's out of learning. Cool. Then I was like, okay, I want to test another audience. I want to test a broad audience. It's been working really well for our accounts. Let's see what that looks like. And then boom, it's actually hitting a way better cost per acquisition, and way better purchase ROAS. I'm like, great, cool. Now, I do not want to test another audience in this particular scenario because I don't have enough spend per day to run 4 audiences at once. I'm spending $1,200 a day. I'm just not spending enough. I can barely get out of Learning Limited here. So, but let's just say, for example, I did want to test another audience. I am out of Learning Limited. I'm active and I want to test a whole nother audience. So I'm just going to simply duplicate this, Control D, and then I'm literally going to leave all of my ads in there. Like, I'm not turning those off. Those are best performing ads. I'm just going to change my naming thing. And let's just say I want to target, there is a lot of stuff around like Christmas gifts. So let's see, Christmas gift, or maybe even like gift giving. Let's just see what pops up right here. Okay, of course, nothing. All right, let's just do gift. Gift card, gift shop, get the ultimate gift, special gift. Let's go for something big like gift shop, gift wrapping, gift basket. Okay, Christmas gift, birthday gifts, handmade gifts. There's a lot of different stuff in here. Let's try just personalized gifts, just because this is a personalized product. All right, boom, copy that, paste it, boom, purchase or publish. Last thing too, I forgot to mention is you do want to set an ad spend limit of at least 2x your target CPA. So if your target CPA is $30, you need to at least do $60 daily. If you're working on a smaller account, again, you just don't have the budget to test an audience. Cool. Just keep testing creative and copy. Keep focusing on that. Cool. Now I'll let this run, this ad set run right here. And I'm not worried about what happens at an ad level. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about what happens at an ad set level, because in my mind, I'm testing an audience. I'm not testing an ad, I'm testing an audience here. So if I'm testing an audience, what I need to do is I need to worry about this ad set and what this ad set does at a higher level. So if this ad set spends lifetime AOV, so lifetime is greater than AOV for spend and it's not profitable, turn it off. Very simple here. So that's what I'm gonna do in this specific case right here. Lifetime spends on here is greater than AOV. If it's not profitable, I'll turn it off. Cool. Now this ad set is kind of been like my main ad set lately. So I'm just leaving it on and I'm tossing in new ads in here because it's my most profitable. Now, if I turn this ad set off because now I have this new broad that's working a lot better, then this will just become my new main one. And I'll make sure any ads I have in here, I'll copy them over to this one as well. So keep it very simple. I'm gonna turn this off just because one, I was just for a video. Now let's go back. Let's go to retargeting. So that's how you do your top of funnel one. I get a lot of questions. Hey, what if I have a multi-product store? Well, number one, you want to focus on your best sellers in that top of funnel campaign. You can do a creative for each of your products, assuming your product they all fit together. So like if it's a clothing line, you put your best sellers together, you drive traffic to your best sellers collection page, and then boom. It just kind of depends. Because we do have some accounts where we have more campaigns because they have two radically different products, all under the same brand, all still under the same branding, but it's just two completely different products and we can't put them in the same campaign. So you just need to kind of experiment around with that. We focus for a clothing brand with a lot of different, because that's the most common question, with a lot of different SKUs, drive traffic from your top of funnel campaign to your best sellers collection or something like that. And people have the option to purchase what they want. Now, retargeting, we're putting everything inside of one ad set: IG engagement, Facebook engagement, website visitors, and video views all. Now, I'm using 14 days for this particular account, but I highly recommend 30 days. So we've actually haven't updated this account yet, but it's actually 30 days that we recommend as we've seen the best performance of it, because it just gives that a little bit bigger of a window. Now, on the ad level for retargeting, it's literally the same exact thing. You're just tossing a new ad in there, toss a new creative in there, see how it performs, lifetime spend greater than AOV, turn it off if it's not profitable. So just go through with it. And what's going to happen is it's going to force you to test more creative, more copy, and you're going to be testing anywhere from 3 to 6 new creatives every single week. Some weeks, maybe 8 to 10. Just it depends on spend. It depends on a lot of different little variables right there. So really hope this helped you out of just understanding of how we kind of simplify the ad accounts, how we structure things. And what's allowing us to do is we're hitting our 50 conversions a week to get out of Learning Limited, and we're getting into active. We're simplifying of how we're turning off things, because I love the creative testing campaign. I love the audience testing campaign, these separate campaigns to test variables in. But the problem we're running into is when we copy it over to at scale, it doesn't work well. So now it's just like, look, we're tossing it in. Boom. If it works, we just leave it on and the algorithm can optimize around it and we don't break that optimization. Yes, things go back into learning when you toss in a new creative into an ad set, and that is okay because the performance doesn't drop. It goes back into learning for a few days, just kind of optimize around that creative, and then it goes back into active because you're spending enough to get out of it. If you do go back into Learning Limited, it's only going to be for a very short period of time, so it's nothing that you need to freak out or worry about. So I really hope this kind of give you guys an example of how to actually manage the account. If you do want to increase spend now on the account, then what you simply can do is just push that spend when you're looking at your MER, which is your total Shopify revenue compared to your Facebook ad spend. And if you're hitting your goal overall MER, which is your overall ROAS, then you can just increase that spend by 20% per day. If you're not hitting your ROAS, then you just need to keep testing new creative, new copy until you find those winners. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you guys so much for being here and all the support and everything like that on the channel. I really appreciate you guys so much. And lastly, if you're an e-com business owner and you're doing at least $25,000 a month in revenue, make sure you click the link below to book a call with me and my team. We'll hop on a call with you. We'll look at your business. We'll kind of put a strategy with your business together that'll help you hit your goals, and you'll have the option to either take that strategy and run with it, or you'll have the option to work with us if you choose. So we've helped multiple brands scale to 6 and 7 figures, even close to 8 figures now for one brand. So we've helped a lot, and we manage over $500,000 a month in ad spend. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Again, my name is Nick Theriot. Talk to you guys later. Peace.